Hello, hello, beautiful people. It's Coach Lucretia, and today I want to talk a little bit more about manifesting. This is going to be a short message, but it's very important. And I want to start off by asking you a question. Have you ever noticed that it's some people who seem like they have all the luck? It's just like, man, they walk down the street, they find money, people always blessing them with stuff. Every time you look around, they got a new car, they got new furniture, a new wardrobe, they having babies, they happily married. It's just like, it just seemed like the whole universe bends over and bows down before them, right? And so I have a client who has been through a lot of bad luck, and he talks about it every session. He talks about how it just seems as if he said he can't have, if it weren't for bad luck, he wouldn't have any luck, right? And so one of the things I do with my clients that's probably a bit different. Y'all. I'm sorry, I'm blushing. Okay, so one of the things that I do that's just like a little bit different from most people is when I have a client that's dealing with something, because I'm a coach and I'm a spiritual advisor, right? I do readings, I do healings, stuff like that. I'm empathic, I'm intuitive. But one of the things that I tend to do is I try to hear beyond the words, because see, we are limited. Language is limiting. I don't know if you guys realize that, but there are some feelings, some things, some situations, there's just no words for it, right? Because the language does not adequately describe that thing as we feel it, right? Okay, so I try to see and feel and hear and understand beyond the words. And so one day, after dealing with this client, I went to the altar because I was doing some work for him and just sending him good energy or whatever. And so I got a channel message or a channel answer to a question that I asked that really blew me away. And it's so simple and it's just true. The reason why some people have all the luck is because they believe that they're going to have all the luck. And the reason why some other people have all the luck is because other people are always saying, oh, you have all the luck. I'm going to tell you something about agreements, okay? And y'all have heard me talk about agreements before because I talk a lot about canceling soul contracts and making sure that, you're operating in your sovereignty and your divinity, okay? Getting you free. Y'all, this purple lipstick is really loud on this camera. Don't talk about me. It was a gift. Okay, so anyway, it's like, so if you and I are friends, okay, and let's just say you're married, you're having babies, you're happy, y'all buying houses and yada, 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 and all of that, and I can't seem to meet anyone, and, I'm getting older, can't have a baby, and this, that, and other, and then I'd be like, you're so lucky, I'm making a projection, I'm speaking something over her life, okay? Over your life if you're my friend, okay? If on the other hand, I say, I'm always so unlucky. Why can't I find, and some of you have said this and you don't see the harm in it, but you got to understand you're making an agreement with the situation that you don't actually want to live in. Okay, so you say, why can't I ever find the luck? Why don't nothing good ever happen to me? Why can't I seem to do why can't I seem to have, and why can't I seem to overcome? Well, every time you say that, what you're actually saying is, I never overcome. And when you say you never overcome, because you got to understand, every moment is always now. That's the only thing that's really in existence. The past doesn't really exist. The future doesn't either. Those are illusions, okay? Past gone, future not here yet, may not ever be here. And see, you'll never actually make it to the future, because for you to get to the future, you have to, listen at this. For the future to be the future, you have to be in the past or at the very least in the present, okay? And then everything ahead of you is future. But once you get to that moment, you're in that moment. It's now. Okay, just like in your past time, if you're in that moment, that was your now moment. So now is the only real reality. Okay, and I don't want to get too metaphysical because it's going to make this video extremely long. But ultimately, what I'm saying to you is this. All you have is now. So if you're in the now confessing that I can't seem to win, you will not win, because in this moment, what you're doing with your energy is making an agreement that you don't win. that luck don't smile on, Lady Luck don't smile on you, that God is not on your side, that you don't ever get favored, that, this is what you're saying. And as you speak that thing, because it's one thing to think it, it's another thing to feel it, and it's a whole different thing to speak it. See, each of those things, you thinking it is one thing, you feeling it is another. So that's an agreement by itself. You speaking it, that solidifies. You got a three-way agreement. A three-way cord shall hardly be broken. Okay, so we have to get in control of what we're saying when we're manifesting. And that's another thing. Okay, a lot of people, when they're manifesting, boy, this hair be getting in my eye. When they're manifesting, they say things like, it's like, it's so painful. Like for me, y'all all know, who have followed me for some time, know that I want another baby. And then sometimes I'll be like, yeah, no, God know what he's doing. Then I'll be like, oh, I got baby fever again and all that stuff I tried to adopt and everything else. Okay, but, so it used to be painful for me to be around people who had babies or who was pregnant. And so when you have that kind of mentality, ultimately what you're saying is, it's painful for me to see someone else enjoying what I want. And because you feel that way, you have blocked yourself from receiving what you want. See, manifesting is not just thinking, feeling, speaking. It's not just that. If it was, everybody in the world would be happy. I mean, not everybody, but the majority of the world would be in good shape. You could watch a video like this, or a Bob Proctor video or something like that, and have it going on in a matter of a day or two. But the other side of it that people don't talk about is your heart, your mind agreement. See, I can put things in the closet and hide things mentally. I can hide things emotionally, but energetically, whatever is there, and it's always being broadcast. I don't have to be consciously aware of it. So if, I might smile in your face because you just got a new car or whatever, or you just bought your dream home or had your dream home built. I might smile in your face and say all the right words, but energetically, I'm lying, because energetically I'm hurting on the inside, feeling like you got it, why can't I have it? That's a form of envy. And also, you got to understand something else. When you're dealing with a person who's being blessed, when you're in that, if you're in that environment, you're picking up that vibe. You need to be around people who have what you desire. And you not only need to be around them, you need to be very happy for them. You need to be celebrating that, because as you celebrate with them, as you cheer with them, you're actually opening yourself up to an exchange. When you say, I'm so happy for you, and you mean it from your heart, and then when they say thank you, what's happening is now there's an exchange. You have opened yourself up to this vibration. Okay. But here's another thing, another side to this, guys. When you feel a certain way, you feel a certain way, okay? What you have to do is not that you're supposed to deny it. What you have to do is go in and delete the lie that has you feeling how you feel. See, I'll give you a perfect example. Let's say that it's three of us. We all friends. All of us are single. Okay. We've been friends for years or whatever. All of us single, going through various little dating relationships. And then one of us get engaged and get married. How can you be jealous about what this other woman just got? She just got this. Y'all was just together suffering. And so you are choosing the perspective of how she get it before me versus, oh my God, it's getting closer. One down, two more to go. You see what I'm saying? Perspective is everything. It's your perspective that determines how you emotionally respond to whatever it is in your life. Okay. And if you are having an emotional response that's not honoring to you or whoever else is around you, or whatever it is you're trying to manifest, whether it be businesses, homes, relationships, 401k that's full, or whatever the case may be, early retirement, whatever the case may be, okay? Whatever it is you're trying to manifest, a healthier body, weight loss, it's like, if you don't, I hate when the hair get in my mouth. If you don't think the right way, you won't feel the right way. So to change your feeling, you change your thought. So when you find yourself thinking like, she have all the look and we came up together and I work twice as hard as she do, what you're doing is comparing. This is not a race. So you have to stop that thinking and be like, but you know what? Literally, you actually have to have a conversation with yourself to reverse that thought, so that you can reverse the karmic debt that is incurred by thinking certain things, or reverse the consequence. That's what I prefer to say of that thought you just had. You have to say, but you know what? This is not a competition. I'm happy she got hers, and that lets me know mine is coming. So what if it don't come the next week or the next week or the next week or the next week or the next year or the next year? It's not about when, because it's not a race. Of course, we all want everything that we want right now, but we all should have seen enough in our life by now to realize that we should be grateful we didn't get everything that we wanted right when we wanted it. Okay? Because it's not about how long, it's about when you're ready. And the best way to get ready is to get in the place where that vibe is on high, where there's a high vibration. You want to be in that place. You want to be where it's always raining, where it's always, raining, meaning raining blessings, or where the sun is always shining, meaning that there's that energy for growth. You want to be in that place, not secluded somewhere because you don't want to see it. You can't bear to be without it one more day, and while everybody else is enjoying it, because they don't have your stuff. If it was yours, you would have it. Yours is out there. Yours is coming. Yours is waiting on you to get on the energetic frequency that you need to be on so that it can find you. Because see, that was created on frequency 7 is not going to come to 4 for you. So for you to have it, you got to get to 7, because as long as you're on 4, you are cloaked from the very thing that has your name on it. Okay, so I ain't going to preach that too long. It's already been 11 minutes. Guys, listen, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notifications and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing a lot of manifesting videos as we get into the end of the year, especially because the holiday season is coming up and a lot of you are about to do some dumb stuff, meaning spend way more money than you know you should be spending trying to buy gifts for people who you don't even know if you like them, let alone knowing they don't like and respect you. We got to stop. You can't buy friendship. You can buy companionship. You can't buy love and respect. You can buy lies, though. Remember that always. So anyway, be sure that you are subscribed. You can go by my website if you want to book some sessions or you want to talk or whatever, book a consultation or whatever. And it's LucretiaHayes.com. You can go to the coach tab. All right, guys. I love you guys. Have a very, very, very blessed evening.